welcome here today to Bay Area TV Bowling. This is the 4th event of many to come. We are here at AMF Oakridge Lanes in San Jose for this exciting event. These are some of the top male bowlers in the Bay Area. Today, our first match will feature number 3 seeded Tony Reyes versus number 2 seeded Matt Wolhar. And the winner of that match, of course, will go on to meet our top seed of the tournament, Allen Blansette. We will return to our coverage in just a minute. Welcome back here to our first match between Tony Reyes, the number 3 seed, and Matt Wolhar, the number 2 seed. Should be a very interesting match.
I'm Russell Desai.
I am Kirk Anderson. We are presenting this telecast to you today, Sunday, September the 24th of 2000. Tony here on his first shot. Very nice.
Perfect. Great way to start the show.
I don't know about you, Russick, but I always feel good when I start off a match play, especially a stepladder match with a good solid strike.
Well, a sweet roll like that is like getting a cup of coffee. Wakes you up.
Very true. Matt Wolhar here.
The power.
Ooh.
Power done him wrong.
See that first shot there by Tony Reyes, maybe putting a little bit of pressure on Matt, even though it's only the first frame. Showed him that he was lined up to the pocket and ready to bowl a good game.
Well, Tony's reputation precedes him. He's an accomplished touring pro.
Yes, that is very impressive.
Oh!
Very nice spare by Matt Wolhar. Picks up the 6-7-10.
Matt's a power player, but he just shows that you can be a power player and still have touch on your spares. Excellent.
Yes, I'm very impressed by that pickup by Matt Wolhar. Perhaps that will calm him down a little bit from maybe some pre-game jitters.
Matt's throwing a Storm La Nina there.
Very aggressive. Leaves the 10-pin. Matt Wolhar is 21 years old, has been bowling for 11 years. He is from San Jose, California, and for an occupation, he is a receiving manager in a machine shop. His high game, of course, 300. No surprise there. High series of 807. On the spare.
On it.
And of course, now we have Tony Reyes up for his second shot of the match. Also from San Jose, California, 26 years of age. He has been bowling for 13 years and of course is a touring player of the PBA. For those of you who don't know, that is the Pro Bowlers Association. Every bowler dreams about becoming a tournament player there.
One of Tony's other aspirations is pro shop owner, and incidentally, his pro shop helped sponsor this event. His pro shop is called the Reyes and Kretschers One-Stop Bowling Shop, and it's located in this bowling alley, Oakridge Lanes.
And of course, any of you need help with your bowling equipment, you need to buy new equipment, Tony has it all. Tony going here for the 2-8. A little wide.
Tough spare.
But got it back.
Nice work.
PBA veteran as himself is used to the pressure, bowling on TV.
He looks a little bit uncomfortable right now, practicing his arm swing.
Our bowlers today bowled 6 games of qualifying and cut to the top 8. After that, they bowled 6 games of match play, which is where we stand right now with the top 3 players for the step ladder here today. A little bit wide again.
Good break.
Yes, kicks out the 10 pin at the last second there. Should be an easy cover for him to, easy spare for him to cover.
Only for him though, not for me. Tony actually led qualifying and then he dropped a bit in match play.
Still came on strong at the end though to grab that 3rd seed. And right on the spare this time. My partner here, Russick Desai, a very impressive bowler himself.
Thank you, Kirk.
Oh, of course, anytime. Left-handed as you are, do you find that the lanes are a little bit easier to bowl? Perhaps easier to score on or carry?
I would disagree with that. It depends on the bowling alley and the lane condition that they put out there. I think it's a different game on each side, but there are challenges presented on either side.
Very, very good shot there by Matt Wolhar. Brings a little bit of confidence back into his game through 3 frames now.
Our high qualifier, Allen Blansette, by the way, is left-handed.
Yes, led match play the whole way through, I believe.
That's right.
Very consistent. There goes Matt. Wow, he puts a lot on the ball to be able to make a comeback. That's strong. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it could hurt you. Here leaves just the 10 pin.
Well, he had more than one opportunity to knock that 10 pin down and failed to connect. Colorful shirt right there. Silver.
On the spare. Yes, of course, it's always very nice to look very, very nice and groomed on a PB on the telecast.
We call that sartorial splendor. Shades of cosmic bowling in that shirt. Tony opting for the more traditional single stripe across the chest.
Doesn't want to stand out too much.
Power strike.
Gets the ball to come in a little bit light there, but clean out the rack.
I think we're going to see these two guys electrify this crowd with their power.
Yes, they are both very impressive bowlers. Tony, of course, with a numerous list of accomplishments that he has achieved. Went to school at San Jose State. Was an All-American there in '93 and '95. Western Region Rookie of the Year in '97. And took 2nd place, of course, in the 1999 AC Delco All-Star Classic on the PBA Tour. A list of accomplishments. And kicks out the 4-pin there. Working on a double. Matt Wolhar steps up. He is averaging 220 in league and has 5 sanctioned 300 games, 1 sanctioned 800. Also, very big list of accomplishments. He, of course, hopes to soon join the PBA. Of course, I know both me and Russick share that hope.
It's every scratch bowler's dream.
Yes, it is. Of course, the big money probably isn't out there.
Well, as Marshall Holman once said, if you're young and unattached, you should go for it while you still can, because when you get older, you have to start settling down. Follow your dreams, young man.
Yes. Russick, of course, looking towards that pretty soon. Matt Wolhar on the spare.
There you see girlfriends of some of the participants. And our top qualifier there, that was Allen Blansette, across from Victor Lee, participant in today's tournament.
Again,
Victor, a fellow lefty, might be rooting Allen on. Though he's also good friends with Tony.
Everybody here friends. Everybody knows each other.
It's true.
All bowled each other before. Matt Wolhar.
Ooh.
Another 10 pin on lane 3.
That pesky 10 pin.
I believe that's the third one on lane 3 this match.
So far, that's been the story of the match. Tony's been able to carry, and Matt just can't seem to find that carry.
Still about half the game to go. He can turn everything around if he finds the spot. It's important to keep covering those spares, though.
That's right, you never know.
Keep yourself in it till the end.
Just as Matt threw a split in the first frame, it's fully conceivable that Tony could do the same thing. We saw that all throughout match play.
Yes. Again, bowlers bowled 6 games of qualifying and 6 games of match play, so been bowling all day here.
We'd also like to thank Bowlers Paradise for sponsoring this tournament. It's owned and operated by Lee Sears in San Jose.
Right off of Bascom Avenue.
Lee Sears participated in today's tournament.
Oh. Perhaps we maybe had jinxed Tony there. Leaving the solid 10 pin, as we had mentioned earlier with Matt.
Well, until Matt can carry, that's not really a jinx, because Tony could spare off the sheet and win this match.
Yes, he's still in control. If he covers this, which he does,
Hard and straight.
No problem. He is now at 106 through 5 frames. Matt Wolhar at 97. So only a 9-pin lead. Both of them working on spares. So the final 4 frames will tell what this match will result
tight,
in.
intense match. Also sponsoring today's event, the bowling store, owned and operated by Alex Romanowski. That shop runs out of AMF Moonlight Lanes in Santa Clara, I believe. Fine establishment. It looks like he pulled that.
Ooh. And again, another 10 pin. Just off the mark a little bit, came in a little bit flat.
I think the player's strategy is to play in the oil and ride that oil straight to the pocket, which is a good way to consistently hit the pocket, and yet a hard method to go about carrying, as we're seeing right now. They're just not getting the entry angle that they need to carry.
Good spare by Tony. Keeps himself ahead in the match. Matt Wolhar now working here in the 7th frame. Would like to set something up so he can finish strong. Maybe put some pressure on Tony. Taking his time. Ooh.
Pulled it.
Yes. leaving the 3-6. Actually, a difficult spare for right-handers because always the possibility to chop the 3-pin.
That's true.
So this late in the match, it's always a spare that you would not like to see.
To tell you the truth, that's a pretty hard spare for left-handers too. I always hated to see that staying in front of me.
I guess you're hoping for a strike every time you throw the ball.
But of course.
Oh, almost what we had talked about, but he does kick out the 6-pin. We'd also like to thank AMF Oakridge Lanes today for putting on this tournament. Come down to the final couple matches here, the step ladder. Bowling on lanes 3 and 4.
Finally, we'd like to thank Ed Bourdays for donating his plaques. Those bowlers appreciate things like that.
Yes.
Nice to have a plaque to put up.
Shows.
Show your friends.
Yeah. List of accomplishments. Have a room full of plaques and trophies. Very important strike right there by Matt Wolhar.
There we see the power.
Finally kicking out the 10-pin on lane 3. Setting himself up for the 9th and 10th. Now has 135 through 7 frames. Tony, if he strikes here, will have 145, so 10 pins.
Tight. One thing you see in all our finalists is a very slow and methodical start to their approach. That ensures consistency and accuracy. And consistent leverage as well.
And they're still able to get power on the ball.
That requires a lot of patience as well. All 3 of our finalists had very impressive physical games.
One that our young viewers today may want to imitate.
That's right.
Copy. It's always good to have role models to look up to. Obviously, they know what they're doing if they've made it this far.
Looks like Tony's trying something a little different here.
Very slow approach.
Ooh.
It worked very well. Sets himself up beautifully for the 10th frame. Now Matt steps up in the 9th frame. Needs to do well in the last 2 frames to put any kind of pressure on Tony.
Taking his time. Good setup. Lost down to the foul line, but followed through and 10 the pit.
That's right. It's always very impressive to watch Matt's game. Be able to see how he's so relaxed through a shot. Be able to put so much on the ball. It's just not fair to the pins when it connects. 10th frame now.
Matt put a little extra on that one.
Came through with a strike. Matt, of course, although only 21 years of age, is married to Rose Wolhar, of course, who is watching him here today, was also a participant in the tournament, rooting her husband on. Would like to see him finish strong here. Looks good, Russick.
Matt applying the pressure.
I think that was one of the best shots I've seen him throw all match.
Very interesting that in the clutch he throws his best shots in the match. It's a hallmark of a good bowler.
If he strikes here, we'll finish with a 225. Which now will force Tony, I believe, to mark in the 10th frame.
I think he's going to have to strike in the 10th frame.
That's right. He'll need that first strike. Very nice by Matt. Finishing with 5 in a row for 225. Tony actually needing the first 2, I believe, here in the 10th frame. Puts a lot of pressure on. Tony taking his time. Looks good, Russick.
Oh, tough break.
An excellent shot by Tony. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
That's a case where don't blame the messenger. Blame the message, because that was a perfect shot.
There's nothing you can do about it. Just bowl for the next match.
Tony will be back.
Yes, he will. Of course on. His wife, Shannon Reyes, also went to school and graduated from San Jose State. Very disappointed in how the pins reacted on that last shot by Tony, leaving the 7th hole. Of course, very important to note how Matt finished strong in the 10th frame to put the pressure on.
That's right, never gave up.
Well, stay tuned. We will be right back with the championship round in the men's division featuring Matt Wolhar and, of course, our top-seeded Allen Blansette. We'll be right back. Okay, and welcome back to the Bay Area TV Bowling here at AMF Oakridge Lanes. We are here in our championship match.
Matt Wolhar versus the number 1 seed, Allen Blansette. If we can start them off with a large round of applause.
Our first match saw Tony Reyes lose to Matt Wolhar in an exciting match. Matt Wolhar shooting 225 to Tony's 214. So now we'll see Matt Wolhar here against our leading qualifier, Allen Blansette, a lefty.
Possibly an advantage there, Russick?
I really don't think so. I think this is an even matchup.
Of course, Allen electing to bowl first here on lane number 3.
Breaks up the split.
Yes, leaving only the 4-7.
This is a matchup of pure, unadulterated power. Power versus power. These guys don't let up.
Also very accurate they are, though.
Good point.
On the spare.
So good start for Allen.
Yes, always important not to give your opponent an advantage early.
I see that these bowlers know each other and seem to like each other. Good show of sportsmanship there. Slapping hands after Allen's shot.
Matt Wolhar taking his time, concentrating. And the follow-through strike.
Gotta love that shirt.
Important to be well dressed when you're going to be on TV, right?
Again, sartorial splendor.
Would you care to elaborate to our audience at home? Perhaps so they don't have to take the dictionary out.
He looks good. Let's put it that way.
Great start from Matt Wolhar.
And he looks good on the lanes too. Stuff in the pocket.
Allen Blansette, 23 years of age, has been bowling for 18 years out of Vallejo, California. Obviously a long time bowling, averaging 217 in league play, high game of 300 of course, and an 832 series.
Trust me folks, Allen's worked on his game. He didn't throw it that hard when he was 5.
It's always important to practice, to progress, be able to get better and better each day you go out. Allen, of course, a goal to be a professional bowler himself.
Allen won our last event.
Another 4-7, Russick.
He's going to have to overcome that spare before he can overcome his opponent.
Perhaps he's a little bit cold still, sitting for a while. As our audience is at home has not seen, but our bowlers have taken a little break in between matches. Allen, the top seed, didn't even have to bowl in the first match. Hasn't bowled since match play. On the spare.
We do provide a warm-up lane for these bowlers, but it's not exactly the same as real competition.
Some of Allen's bowling achievements. He is, for juniors, he made YAVA All-Stars. In '93, he won the California State Scratch Champion. Very impressive. As an adult, he has won numerous 8-gamer titles. Good adjustment there, good shot, good results. Matt Wolhar now stepping up. Of course, a tough match that he had in the first match of the stepladder against Tony Reyes. Allen, no different. Good shot. Leaves the 10-pin. Matt Wolhar, a resident of San Jose. Probably very familiar with Oakridge Lanes.
On the spare. Our finalists are competing for $325 on the first place prize fund. Second place finisher receives $225. Tony received $175 for finishing third. Also, Jesse Cornejo, finishing fourth, received $125.
Good outing for all four.
Tough break.
Leaving the big four, as we would call it.
Virtually impossible to make.
Just hope to go for 2, get some count. And does so. So, Matt will hope to regroup with this next frame. In the meantime, Allen looking to take advantage.
This is the best time to send a message to your opponent.
Capitalize on the mistakes, right?
A double here will really put the pressure on the mat.
Nice shot.
There's the first one. Working on the double.
Allen being our top seed of the day through 6 games of qualifying and 6 games of match play. Looking to obtain that final goal of winning the tournament. It's always a disappointment when you lead the whole tournament and then possibly lose in the step ladder. Still a very good showing, but would like to finish out the best possible you can.
Oh.
Stubborn 7-pin.
Picking this up, Allen will have a 14-pin lead.
And he's got it. Spares, of course, very difficult under pressure situations.
That's right.
The bowlers make it look easier than what it really is.
And that comes from experience, Kirk. These bowlers have been there before. They know how to do it.
We would hope.
That's right. Look for Matt to go to his bread and butter here, and that's raw power.
Oh, you called it, Russick. But cannot come through. Gets a break, leaving only a 6-pin. Should be an easy cover for Matt. Throw it hard and straight at it.
Matt definitely energized that last strike shot, but couldn't siphon the energy. Put it in the 1-3 pocket. It's unfortunate.
Matt trying to regroup here, taking his time. Trying to mentally refocus.
He's down by 14 and he knows it. He needs to get something going here.
Yes, halfway through the match. Started off great. Needs to find what he had.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, Russick, but I am very impressed by these bowlers.
Me too.
These pins, they just don't stand a chance when those bowlers put the ball in the pocket.
Well, both of our competitors are very young and very strong. As you see right there, a little bit too strong sometimes.
Yes, leaving the 9-pin. Identical for a right-hander, leaving the 8-pin. Very, very tough.
Allen 23 and Matt 21. Basically babies in the adult bowling world.
A lot of ground yet uncovered. Allen regroups, covers the 9-pin. We'll look for a strong 7th frame here.
That drops Allen's lead down to 4 pins. Or 3 pins. So I've just been notified. Good shot.
Comes through in the 7th. Allen representing the Power Bolt shirt today. Made by Storm.
And what exactly is Matt representing with that shirt?
quality fashion.
Again, sartorial splendor.
To re-emphasize.
Yes, it's always important to reiterate.
Oh, another bad shot by Matt.
I believe Matt's a Oakland Raiders fan. Perhaps the silver shirt with black pants symbolizes his love for the Oakland Raiders. What do you think, Kirk?
Very good point. Being it's Sunday, Raiders playing today.
That's right. I'm a Niners fan myself.
Representing the pride. Niners, of course, not doing so well this season. Matt on the spare.
You had to rub it in, huh, Kirk?
Well, that salary cap just does not help them. They've got a couple years to rebuild, so to speak. Perhaps he'll be very dominant again, hopefully soon.
Right now, Matt's trying to rebuild in the 8th frame.
Needs to strike. Great shot there.
Looks like both bowlers have lane 3 nailed now. It's a matter of conquering lane 4. And then repeating their form on lane 3. Matt has one more frame on each lane, whereas Allen has to finish in the 10th on lane 4. And also here in the 8th frame on lane 4. Oh.
Now leaving
Tough
the 8
breaks.
pin. Lucky not to leave the 6-8 though, right, Russick?
I don't think he feels lucky right now.
No, he probably feels cheated.
Pick it up, young man.
Still in control.
Good work. Allen looks extremely comfortable in this finals match.
Yes, he does. After all, last match, he was last tournament. He was our champion. So
That's right.
looking to repeat here today.
I see a tremendous difference over last match. He did look nervous last time. This time,
A little bit more comfortable, perhaps.
exactly. He's used to pressure situations.
That's good.
Again, they had that
Sends
lane
the pins
3
flying.
nailed down.
Sends the pins flying around. A lot of power.
Power to spare.
Matt now up in the 9th and 10th frames here.
Allen did finish 7th in the 2000 mini eliminator sweeper. And that's a pressure situation, so you know this guy's cool.
Matt needing to strike here to bring the match within 3 pins.
Oh,
Very good shot there in the 4th. Made a nice adjustment. Leaves the 10 pin. As you recall in last match, Matt finished very strong, putting pressure on Tony.
Matt was walking away from that last shot. He thought he had that one, and so did I. Tough break.
Of course, Allen doesn't feel bad for him after leaving the 9 and the 8. Oh, get over.
That's why they paint those pins. And the bowling balls, for that matter. Although they don't paint the bowling balls.
Matt with a possibility to punch out for a 203. If he does so, he will force Allen to mark in the 10th.
Very methodical. Great shot.
He's got lane 3 down, as you said.
Finish on lane 3 is an advantage. That's for sure.
Matt's wife, Rose Wolhar, watching him a little bit off to the background.
Matt focusing on his target. Pulled that. Pulled that off his hand.
Yeah. Goes high, leaves the forepin. Right now, looks like it's going to be Allen's match. Will not even need to mark now, just a 9 count. We'll do it. As good of a bowler as Allen is, I'm sure you will have no problems.
The best that Matt can hope for now is the Greek church from Allen, which isn't likely.
But
Greek
you never
church
know.
or Big
You
Four.
never know in the sport of bowling.
That is true.
Or Big Four.
With Allen's power, you gotta expect those pins to mix up. I expect to see at least 9 pins fall down in 2 shots. And there it is.
Almost leaving the 6-7 split there.
That's back-to-back. Our first back-to-back winner in Bay Area TV bowling tournaments.
Allen Blansette leading match play all the way through the tournament and winning the stepladder match.
Look for Allen to go far into his career with continued success. This guy's going places, folks.
Perhaps looking to maybe three-peat at the next tournament. For all you bowlers out there who think you might have a chance, come on out. And that will do it here for us today. Allen Blansette getting congratulations there from Matt Wolhar.
Good friends.
Defeating him 215 to 193. Taking home, how much is that, Russick?
325 bones.
Very good. That's cash in the pocket, along with all the brackets, other earnings, high game pods. Very good day. And that will do us here for us here today on this fine afternoon.
Congratulations, Allen.
Congratulations. Best of luck to Matt and everybody else in the future. Tony Reyes. Congratulations to Lindsay Wong and Sherry getting married very soon. And that'll do it for us today.